Aquarius, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to check up on your love situation, how you feel about your relationship, how they feel about the relationship, how the relationship has been going, how the current relationship is at this time, and of course how the relationship is in the future. Of course, this is a collective reading. This is not a one-on-one reading. So some of the messages may not resonate for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, please check your other placements. And for more information about my channel, go to the description box. You will find some links to my store. In my store, I did open the I am doing now personal readings, so the information is there as well. My calendar availability is in my store as well, and it's also on my app. All the information is in my store. You can check that out as well. And of course, if you want to donate to my channel, the information is there too. Okay. So let's start off with your reading. Let's find out what's happening for the week of May 9th to the 15th. Aquarius, sorry about that. Okay, Aquarius, how do you feel about your relationship? Okay, so you are currently feeling very positive. You guys are absolutely in love with your current partner. This is how you resonate with the relationship. You're the king. You're representing yourself as the King of Cups. You feel very comfortable in the relationship. You feel very giving. You feel like the position in the relationship is actually going well for the majority of you in the relationship at this time, or you're or currently in that relationship that is coming up. Now, because this of course is a collective reading, there's always the flip side of it, right? Not all of us are actually in a good relationship. Some of you actually are feeling a little bit on the opposite end of the relationship. You're currently feeling like there's secrets in the relationship, like there's not all truths are happening. Like this, you're currently thinking that your partner is actually always plotting something. Like there's everything that your partner says, there's always some sort of motive against what is, what's behind what your partner is saying. So you could be feeling that way too, because there's always like the flip side. Now, in the bottom of the deck, we do have Judgment, and we do have the Seven of Wands. And so, at this point, with the Seven of Wands and Judgment, the majority of you may feel like you could be going through some sort of legal agreements with them, or it just could be some sort of turmoil period. You could have already gone through it and you feel successful on it. You feel like you've put in the hard work, you're planning, and you feel that the relationship is actually going well at this point. On the flip side of it, of course, you could feel that there was some sort of a disagreement, and you've kind of, like with the Judgment card, you kind of feel like you gave in to your partner just so we can resolve the disagreement, so that way we can go back to feeling comfortable in the relationship. That could have also concurred with the relationship as well, or you feel like at this point, you're happy with the relationship, but you feel like, there's still something going on with the relationship. So a lot of situations may be happening for you, and you want that. Some of you may feel like, fine, I feel happy and everything, but there's still something bugging me, and I want to let it out. Like I need that clarity, that judgment. I need that resolve, that resolution. I need that. Yeah, and it feels like you're kind of like giving it your all. For lots of you, it feels like you are being strong. You are staying on your powers. But like I said, for some of you, as it's, you know, with the victory thing, for some of you, you could have just given up, you know, and stayed strong on your, you know, on your side just for love. And for some of you, you know, you could have just given up just for the resolution, you know, on that judgment. So we'll take a look. We'll take a look on how your partner feels. Let's take a look. And for anyone who's cross-watching, the roles can be reversed. So your partner feels like he's left out in the cold, like he's unsupportive. You know, he's got some problems. Maybe it could be financial loss, or maybe that he feels like he lost the battle for you. You know, because you're feeling fine, but your partner is feeling like, you know, he's the one that gave up. Because it just, on the bottom of the deck, it could be, you know, the your partner's situation. So it could be that your partner feels, you know, like you're always winning with that Judgment card, and you know, your partner's feeling left out, and, you know, seeking some sort of you know, some sort of spiritual intuition, like help, you know, how to get it out of this. On the flip side, right, it also could be that, you know, your partner is also in a temporary situation where, you know, he's trying to hold on to somebody just so he can kind of, you know, get a footholding, to get out of this spot of the Five of Pentacles, and, you know, releasing himself from the Five of Pentacles to go into the next step of the Six of Pentacles. So he's trying to get that footholding to get out, and you know, releasing himself from this depression area of the Five of Pentacles. Because the Five of Pentacles, you know, when you feel left out, when you feel alone, you do feel that little depression, and, you know, feel like, you know, we're like, what can I do now? You know, that's the thing about the Five of Pentacles, feeling left alone, even though you have support around you, and finding that support to lift yourself up. And that's how your partner is feeling at this point. In the bottom of the deck, we do have, you know, the Lovers, and you know, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I mean, you know, you guys do have a solid relationship, but it seems like, you know, the direction on where to go, you know, someone's just waiting for their ships to come in. They don't know which direction to go. And that's the problem with the Five of Pentacles. I think that's the issue, is someone is actually just waiting for, you know, where do I go? On the flip side, maybe someone is thinking they have no more love here. You know, they're thinking that, you know, this isn't what I want anymore, because of the Five of Pentacles, and they don't know which direction, you know, they're going. And that's with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe someone just doesn't have any more passion here. For some of you, not all of you, this is just for some. Remember, this is a collective reading, so I mean, I'm just picking up, you know, the cards as I see them. And that's why I said, for some of you, there's always the flip side. So for some of you, it could be this. For some of you, it could be in this situation. But, you know, we do have the Lovers. So that's why, you know, with the love cards, a lot of you, you know, there's something to hold on to. So try to hold on. And, you know, and you can always turn this card around. That's the beauty, you know, when the cards come. If you find that right direction on where to go, you know, you can always turn it around. It's up to you. You know, your future is not set on these cards. Your future is set on what you decide to do. So let's see. How is the relationship of my Aquarius in the past? How is my relationships in the past? Excuse me. How are my Aquarians' relationship in the past? Yeah, see, in the past, you guys were the Empress. Empress to Emperor. It doesn't, like, no gender specific for cards, okay? In the past, you guys were the Empress. So you guys were like, the Empress represents a motherly figure. So a motherly figure, so, you know, loving, caring, abundance, you know, children. That's what, you know, maternal. That's what she represents. So you guys were absolutely full of this passion together, you know, with this family oriented. You guys had that. So what happened for one person to feel that they were left out of the cold, you know, is what's occurred, because in the past you guys were great. Now on the flip side, for some of you, you know, there was that fear, that anxiety. I think some people out there maybe, you know, was afraid to actually get close. Maybe this is an issue of someone in the past. You know what I mean? Giving all their love, but this person is so afraid to actually get close to you. It could be an issue, you know, it honestly could be an issue that they had, you know, as a child from the motherly figure. A lot of times that's what happens, is that, you know, a person had an issue as a child, and now is afraid to actually have that connection together, you know. And we see that a lot when this card comes out, you know, when these cards come out together as well. That could be the issue. But let's see what's in the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Okay, so in the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and we have actually the Fool. So someone is always fighting. Like the Five of Swords is a constant battle card, and it's a victory at what cost? You know, we're fighting against each other, but I mean, at what cost? Like, did you win? Did you really win? What did you win fighting? You know, it's needless. It's needless arguments. It's needless, you know, constant bickering, constant, you know, it's just, but why? You know, these are silly little arguments, because I mean, we have here the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups, which, I mean, there's absolute love in here, absolute love. And we have the Fool. The Fool represents a new beginning for us. So I mean, we do have the connection, because we do have both King and Queen, you know, even if the Queen is reversed, it could always be uprighted with the Fool, because we're making a new start, a new direction. That's what, you know, that's what we want, the new start, the new direction, because, you know, we do have, you know, the abundance. We do have that in the past. So we do have a base to work on. We do have that. And with the new start, sorry about that, I had to change the battery. And as I was saying, with the new start, you know, with the Fool, with the new start, underneath the deck, we also have the Ten of Pentacles. So I mean, we do have, you know, a good future if we can, you know, just connect together and start again, right? Start afresh. So that's in the bottom of the deck. So let's see, how is the current situation for our Aquarius? What's the current situation for the relationships for Aquariuses? Okay, so currently bickering, like fighting, constantly in your mind, absolutely, just fighting. Yeah, and you guys are wishing, you know, like to win. Basically, like, yeah, you guys are honestly, right now, you know, you're hoping for a victory, and the Queen of Swords, is a harsh card at times, but she's an honest woman. She wants the truth. She wants it laid out. And remember, it could be a man, it could be a woman, no gender, right? I just say woman, man. Sorry, Aquarius, my battery ran out. So, as I was saying, gosh, so here, because we have the wish card, right? I mean, you guys are like wishing that you do have a relationship. So, and the truth, you guys do have the Queen of Swords. So, I mean, you guys can work this out. Absolutely. I mean, you guys do want to balance it. I mean, all you guys need is to actually think about the relationship, and and actually just take the time to actually speak together, and you guys can actually work things out for some of you. And of course for others, there's that issue about your partner feeling left out in the cold. So you do have a lot to talk about, because I mean, if your partner is feeling left out in the cold, and you want to ensure that the communication does stand, and it doesn't feel like in the reverse where the person is always losing to you and not getting his wish fulfilled in the reverse, not getting his wish fulfilled, and therefore feeling like he's being left out, therefore feeling that that the relationship is always a battle. So that you don't want as well. So hopefully you guys can work things out together, because you don't want to be always in a battle with as the Queen of Swords, being the in the harsher term, but wanting the truth, and yet the other person always being the person who's always in defensive, thinking that we're always getting into some sort of battle of who's right and who's wrong, right? So most definitely you don't want to feel that way. So let's see, what does the future have for our Aquarians? Oops, that card came. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords, of course, someone's feeling a little bit hurt, sometimes it's a card of hurting, it's a card of backstabbing, it's a card of ending something, but it could be also a card of ending and starting something new. So sometimes we have to end things. So it could be the ending of the quarrels, the issue that you guys have in hand, and therefore carrying something new forward with the relationship, or it could be the end of some relationships. So that could be it as well. But I mean, on the flip side, it could be that the problems do continue, and it's still going to happen for a while. That's going to be on the flip side as well. So for some of you, it's going to be like either in a rut for a while, and where you're still going to be kind of carrying on this relationship until it continues. And of course for other ones, the arguments and stuff is going to stop, and the relationship is going to continue forward. So on the bottom of the deck we do have the Three of Wands, which means kind of waiting for your ships to come in. So waiting for that right opportunity to kind of end things and carrying forward with that. And again, as I said, either ending the quarrels, ending the relationship, or you're still on hold where you don't know what to do next, right? And we also have the, you know, the moon card, right? So it's like things are still in an illusion for some of you, you know, because of this ending in the, you know, in the future. Some of the things are still in the illusion. And for others, of course, if we flip it, you know, it's like things are now clear. We know what we have to do, and we're carrying forward with it. Either, you know, we're still in a rut and waiting, or, you know, now things are clear, we know what we have to do, we're going to end the fighting and everything's fine, or, you know, the relationship, it just doesn't hold water, you know. So whatever the situation is, you know, the cycle is going to break, or the cycle is going to continue, because, you know, we do have the we do have also the high priestess here, which is the card, you know, of hidden, you know, silent treatment, hidden information, which kind of coincides with the moon, stating that things are going to come clearer. So anything that was hidden will be revealed, coincides with that, you know, and, you know, with the, and that was with the, again, it was the moon, the world card, and of course, the high priestess. So definitely whatever is going to happen, you know, it's divine timing. Everything is divine timing. So for some of you, it's already happening. For others, it will happen soon. Okay, so that's what we have for our lovely Aquarians for the week of May 9th to the 15th. I hope you are all being safe, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Okay, so until next week, hope you guys have a great day. Bye.